Hey everyone, Scott Aukerman here, and I want to tell you that the Comedy Bang Bang show is going on tour. We're on tour right now. Me, Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus, Neil Campbell for half of it, and Mike Hanford for the other half. And you can get in on the madness even without a ticket by following Earwolf on Snapchat. We'll be taking snaps during shows, on the road, and behind the scenes. And remember, you can hear every single live show the next day on Howl. Use the code CBBLive at howl.fm when you sign up, and you'll get 1 month for free. Thanks, and I'll see you soon in a city near you.
Los Angeles, California!
Ladies or gentlemen, don't forget, Saturday, June 4th, SpontaneANATION Live returns to Largo at the Coronet with improvisers Naima Funk, Colleen Smith, and Chris Tallman, and special interview guest Robin Hitchcock. This is not to be missed, darlings. Sex in the City. So go to paulftompkins.com/live and get them tickets for yourself and your loved ones. Keep your feet on the ground. You have to. Gravity Talk. Welcome all of you. Welcome you. And you. Welcome you. Welcome you. Thank you. Oh. Welcome, ladies or gentlemen. Welcome to this place. This is a place where you're free to be you and me. That's right. Be you, or steal my identity. I've been daring people to steal my identity for quite some years now. No one's taken me up on the offer, and it makes me feel very self-conscious. Why don't identity thieves want to pretend to be me? What's wrong with my life? Is it so horrible? I clearly have a credit card. The number's out there on the internet. I'm buying things on Amazon Prime. That's a little too class conscious, I guess. I shouldn't be out here like a big shot Hollywood creep talking about how I could get a spatula at my door in 2 days. Now they want you, when you buy a spatula, they want you to post some review about it. I don't know what kind of narrative I can fabricate about how I turned that egg over that's really gonna get people jazzed about this spatula. But that's on me, because I haven't tried. I'm gonna dictate one right now. Subject line. When was the last time you saw inside your own soul? Right? And people are like, huh? I was just looking for a spatula. I gotta read this. The year 1863. I was trying to get myself shot to earn my red badge of courage. Well, I was never able to do it. Even though I ran out in front of the Confederate Army going, over here, over here. I guess I wanted it too badly. That's when I found that time machine. Boring story. Cut to. It's 2016. I'm hungry for eggs. Forgive my regional pronunciation. Well, I got them in the pan. Now what? I'd only ever seen this done by my sainted mother, long dead, as is everyone I ever knew. Thanks, time machine. Anyway, I highly recommend this spatula. If you've ever looked at an egg in a pan and said, I wish I could see the other side of it, this is the spatula for you. Can I tell you something, guys? That spatula is actually a really good spatula. And I did feel a certain sense of happiness the first time I used it. Sometimes things can be like that. A thing can make you happy. People think that pets are so great. Pets will make you sad. Not all the time. Sometimes a pet will make you sad all the time. You ever get one of those dogs that's just like sighing all the time? Like, hey, dude, you're starting to bring me down. And I have a job. What are you sighing about? You ever have one of those cats that keeps making poor relationship choices? And you're like, I can't fix you, but I wish you would change. Wait till I review this chair on Amazon. Chair tries to attack, do not buy. I wish I could give negative stars. I love when somebody writes that in a review. Like, say, hate this object so much. Oh, I wish there was a way I could condemn this pie plate to hell. I wish I was the god over inanimate kitchen objects. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. Thank you. I am the second part. This is a show where I have a free-form chat with a special guest, and then I invite some improviser pals onto the show, and we do a narrative improv. It's fun. We've done it several times, and we've enjoyed it every single time. Keep that in mind as you watch the show. Don't have in your head the idea that we're doing this through gritted teeth and we hate each other. But do I do the show all by myself? No, I just mentioned several people that I do it with. Whom did I not mention? Why, the person who scores it all on piano, Mr. Eban Schletter. He gives his little nod. Oh, well, thank you, he seems to say. Did you do a sideways? Oh. Well, he's had one of his episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our improvisers. This gentleman coming to the stage. Get ready to illuminate your watch dials for Mr. Craig Cackowski. Craig, please have a seat.
Where my cack attackers at?
Cack attacker!
Oh, yeah!
I like the folded arms, nodding, bad boy sort of like, yeah.
That's something that was already unhip in 1987.
Is it still around? Are people still doing it?
The buffalo stance?
Yeah. Are people still doing the buffalo stance?
Sure.
You seem to be mirroring all of my actions.
Well, I am classically trained in improv, Paul, so... One of the first things you do is a mirror exercise.
Like Harpo and Lucy did that time?
Like Harpo and Lucy did that time.
Oh, now my voice, you're stealing it.
My voice, you're stealing my voice.
This is like that one episode of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Let's take it easy. There he goes. Craig, this is not your first time in San Francisco, is that correct?
I've been to the SF before.
Why are you being so cagey about this?
Why? What do you got on me?
I have it on good authority. You've been here several times.
That's true. I've seen Coit Tower. I've been to the Tenderloin. Scored some H. I've been to the Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory.
Sure. Do you do heroin?
Just casually, I think.
Socially.
Socially.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
To fit in. You know, in Hollywood, it's tough sometimes, guys.
It's very hard.
And, you know, you got to do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, if someone has it, you're like,
Yes.
you know what, yeah.
Again, classically trained, mirror exercise.
Craig, go sit down.
Okay.
Craig Cackowski, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Matt Gourley!
Hi.
Matt, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Paul Francis Tompkins.
Matt, what?
Like he wasn't gonna ask him.
That makes me not want to ask him at all.
Don't ask me.
Okay, I won't.
All right.
Matt, what's been going on? Anything interesting happen in your life recently?
Nothing I can think of. Gosh, I don't know.
How are you at opening doors?
About 50-50.
Come across any challenging jars recently?
100%.
What's your favorite food in a jar? Because I have my answer. You've never thought about this? Matt.
Well, because naturally when people ask me anything about what my favorite food is, I gravitate toward a sweet, but I'm having trouble thinking of a sweet, so I'll just go with Nutella.
It's in a jar. It's
Yeah.
very sweet.
Yeah, it's like a modern plastic jar, though.
Someone in the audience is unimpressed. I've seen modern plastic jars, not for me. If you could, all right.
Paul, I'm a wet holiday mess.
What if Nutella came in a box? Would you still eat it?
I thought you were going to say, what if it came in a bottle? Would you drink it? And the answer is yes.
Of course you would do that, yes. Do you remember those commercials where they tried to make it seem like, hey, moms, it's healthy to put Nutella on a sandwich and give it to your kids?
Yeah, let's keep that idea going, I think. I'm a believer in that.
Did you eat Nutella as a child? What a sophisticated little gentleman you were.
No, I didn't. It wasn't something that made it to our household. I would have, but we never had it as a kid. It's not like we were poor, we weren't rich, but it just wasn't there. You had to go to like IKEA to get it back then.
It was advertised as the food you can eat with an Allen wrench.
Nutella.
Matt, where's the strangest place you've ever made whoopee?
That'd be in the bus, Bob.
Get out of my sight. Matt Gourley. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Little Janet Varney!
Oh, come on.
I'm okay, though. I'm okay. Okay. Oh, don't ask.
I won't. A gentleman never does. Janet, thank you for bringing Spontaneanation to the San Francisco SketchFest.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're tired of me saying, like, one of my favorite things of the whole year was when Paul F started, but it's very true. It was really...
I never get tired of it. I love praise.
Okay. Even in that voice, are you sure?
I'll take it.
One
I'll
of
take
my
it in any
favorite
voice.
things you've ever had me do was when you... I lost track of what I was saying. It just became how quivery can I get, and then I stopped caring about the words.
I think that's a great approach to everything. How quivery can I get? Just get quivery until you don't care anymore.
Okay. That's very uplifting.
That's what the sign in my office says.
Sure. I forget, what office hours do you keep?
Oh, it's like, it's a little catch as catch can. I'm gonna say I'm in there probably like, 4 to 4. The next day. I'm there 24 hours a day.
Wow. Okay.
Start the day at 4 a.m. What's the earliest you've ever been awake?
Like, I had to have gone to sleep, but then awakened rather than staying up all
Yes,
night.
yeah.
I mean, like 8? I don't know, probably like, I feel like I probably had to get up for a flight or something around like 3:30 or something if you have an awful early flight.
Here's the thing. I didn't join the Army on purpose. So if I have to get up in the dark for anything, I'm awful mad about it.
Yeah. You know what helps is to get as quivery as you possibly can.
I get quivery in that
Quiver
cab
it up.
ride.
Quiver as that sun rises. Say a quick quivery prayer.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night?
Yes.
What happens?
Every night.
Are you scared?
No,
Do you wake up in the middle of the night every night?
Objection, Your Honor. Badgering.
I'm the judge too. Overruled.
Oh, shit. I used to wake up with, like already out of bed when I was in college in paralyzing fear that also was not paralyzing because I just said I was all the way up out of bed. But it felt like it should be paralyzing, yet propelled me across the room.
Are you serious?
For those of you who've experienced panic attacks, you know what I'm talking about.
So
And if you have one during the show, I want you to know that you are loved and you're in a safe place.
but
You can go out and you can come back in.
Janet does not speak for the whole show. I hate people who have panic attacks. Ugh.
Yeah.
I spit them out of my mouth. That's from scripture. Thank you, Janet, for laughing at that.
I covered my mouth as if it was a shame to laugh at a
Like you were-
scripture joke.
like
Am
you
I
were-
supposed to laugh at scripture jokes?
It's like your little geisha.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Did you have panic attacks? You would wake up in the middle of the night, you would rocket out of bed.
Yes.
And then what would happen once you got out of bed?
My heart would be pounding. My clams almost
My
said.
clams would be palmy.
Would be palmy.
My favorite
with a
dish at
chance of
Denny's.
rain. Sure. Sure.
I'll have the clams will be palmy.
Oh, God. They really get mental illness at Denny's. They get it.
They sure do.
They have a sense of humor about it.
In every sense of the term.
God bless them. Like scriptures say.
like scriptures say.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, so
I did.
Clammy palms.
Clammy palms, and then
Heart
I would.
racing.
Well, this is actually a very true story. We're getting a little more personal than maybe I had planned.
Please only tell me the very truest of stories.
The very truest of stories is I would jump out of bed, and this was when I was a sophomore in college, and luckily in my makeup class, I was a theater major, it was a very detailed, very long, and sort of deeply intellectual makeup class, and we had to learn the anatomy, we had to learn all the bones in the face, and we had to learn all the muscles, and we had to build a skull out of clay, like a half skull.
Like
the
in the
top
Hello
half.
video?
Yes! Is that where they got it from?
That's right.
Weirdly, my guy did end up looking like Lionel Richie,
Sure.
which is bizarre.
They all do. They all do.
But I really would. This is incredibly embarrassing. That's what I love about the show is that even if you're not the guest, you still embarrass yourself.
That's right.
I would get up and put on James Taylor because that's what my dad sang me when I was a kid, and drink Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time tea. And I would work on the little clay face like a mentally ill person in an art class. That's why it works in hospitals. We should never get rid of the arts. anywhere. That hello video saved my life. I forget what we're talking about.
Did you develop with this clay skull a sort of Tom Hanks and Castaway relationship with it?
I did, and it did for sure start to feel like it was shaping me more than I was shaping it, because in the end it looked like James Coburn, and I didn't know that I gave a shit about James Coburn or even that I knew what he looked like. But these guys did.
For the listener, Ms. Varney is indicating her fingers.
Must be nice.
I have and then a circle.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, now that you have met our improvisers, it is time for us to take a brief break, and when we return, we will return with our special guest. More of this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns! Hi, Paul F. Tompkins on the street to talk to people about streaming comedy services. Excuse me, miss. Are you familiar with CISO?
Yes, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's what you ride at the playground.
No, I'm sorry. That's a seesaw.
Oh.
CISO is a premium comedy streaming service. It's on-demand, 24/7 streaming comedy, anytime, anywhere. It's curated for the comedy connoisseur. Are you one of those?
That's me.
You do like comedy?
I love Monty Python. Can I watch that there?
Well, as a matter of fact, you can. It's part of the quotable classics.
Oh, great.
And I bet you're wondering how much it costs.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's $3.99 a month. Does that sound reasonable?
That's a pack of gum.
Pack of gum? Where are you buying gum?
Louis Vuitton.
That seems... You shouldn't be doing that. That's very expensive.
I'm very fancy.
How good is the gum?
It's bad.
So it's not good gum.
It's leather.
That's not gum.
Okay.
Listen, for this $3.99 a month, the price of a pack of leather, you get countless hours of premium HD comedy, never-before-seen originals, and there's new comedy added every week. Now, that sounds pretty good.
I like it.
What are some comedies that you enjoy, in addition to Monty Python, which you've previously stated?
I like Bajillion Dollar Properties.
Well, that's a great show. I happen to be on that.
Oh, congrats.
You didn't recognize me from it?
No.
But you like the show.
Love it.
Okay. You can try it now for free by starting as a guest with no credit card needed.
Oh, that's good. I don't have one of those.
So you're shopping at Louis Vuitton and with cash.
Oh, you bet.
Do you buy just the pack of leather, or do you buy other things there?
Leather purses, leather swatches, leather luggage.
Leather. Ma'am, please let go of the microphone. Leather swatches?
Mm-hmm, to make purses.
So you buy purses, but also you buy the materials to make your own purses.
Mm-hmm, sell them on the street.
Okay. Listen, do you know about the UCB show?
Yeah, I've watched the whole thing.
Okay, well, I don't have to tell you about it. How about the Cyanide and Happiness show?
Never seen that?
Oh, well, that one, it's a new animated series based on the wildly successful webcomic. Do you like webcomics?
I'm not sure what that is.
It's comics on the web.
Then yes.
So you do know what it is.
Uh-huh.
But webcomic didn't make sense to you.
No, because is it a comic strip?
Yes, it's like a comic strip on the web.
Now I get it.
Okay, but you didn't get it from the phrase webcomic.
No, sir.
Thank you for your candor. What about Sammy J? Sammy J. Sammy J. And Randy in Ricketts Lane.
What?
It's about a guy and a purple puppet.
Okay.
And Ricketts Lane is their address, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you scared of puppets?
No.
Do you like puppets?
Sure.
What about a leather puppet?
I like that.
Does that seem very wasteful to make a puppet out of leather?
No. All friends should be made out of high-quality material.
All friends should be made of high-quality material?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Listen, go to CISO.com and start watching all the comedy you can stream for free. I'm talking to you now. Go to CISO.com and start watching all the comedy you can stream for free. Are you going to do it?
Right now?
Right this very second.
I'm walking down the street.
Stop doing that and start watching the streaming comedy.
Okay, he's holding me hostage.
That's right. CISO.com. Use the promo code wherever you can. How many times has this happened to you? You ask a question of an audience whom you cannot hear answer you. Sound crazy? It is. I'm in a straitjacket and wearing a Napoleon hat. They let me keep the Napoleon hat for good behavior. Please come visit me in the mental asylum. Just go to Crazy Town, USA, zip code 1234567. Welcome back! Welcome back to Spontaneanation! That ad should win a Clio. Have they even paid attention to the advertising that's happening on podcasts? This is bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. It is time to bring out our special guest. Please welcome, making his Spontaneanation debut, Mr. Jon Hamm. John, please have a seat. Look how nice you look.
Thanks, Paul.
You're wearing a nice plaid suit. You got a little pocket square action going on, a triangle, peeking out of your pocket as if to say, hello, it's me.
Hey, little fella. Hi, Paul.
John, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we'll see what you say about that after this.
After I open my secret journal of insults. Chapter 4, Ham.
This is my second person slam book. I have a question for you.
Ooh.
That question is, what book influenced you the most as a kid?
Oh, well, after the Bible. As you know, I read a lot when I was a kid. So I basically grew up in my grandmother's house, and my grandmother lived in a grandma house, which had a lot of.
If I needed directions there, how would you?
Well, you generally start.
Right.
Go over the river.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. And then you make a left.
Okay.
Right through the woods. You're there.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah, you'll know it.
Yeah.
A lot of National Geographics, a lot of books, a lot of reference materials. In the pre-internet era, those were all analog.
Yes.
So
encyclopedias?
Yes.
Like gigantic set of encyclopedias.
See where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So, but
I don't.
even better. There was a huge book called the People's Almanac.
Yes.
Do you remember this book?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I read that thing basically cover to cover, and it was essentially like what it did was, as an 8-year-old, made you really good at trivia when you were 24. Because it gave you a lot of ridiculously useful facts and figures.
Yeah.
And there was also a chapter about, like, funky naked ladies.
That's right.
And, like, fun things that they would do with their naked parts.
These naked ladies were funky and fun.
Best kind. So, like, there was a thing about, like, a naked bicycle race in Paris in, like, the 1700s. And I was like, first of all, even at 8, that's like, that just sounds painful.
Yeah.
Not that sexy. And also, like, kind of difficult to see. What are you really looking at there? And are you wagering?
It's also, bikes were not more comfortable back then.
No, not remotely. But maybe because of the big front wheel, maybe you were sitting up a little more and you got to see more boobs.
Because like on a 10-speed.
You'd be
speed.
dangling.
Yeah.
That's no good.
It's not a good look.
Not great.
Not a good look. Some people are into that.
So I will say the People's Almanac.
Did you read the Book of Lists? Were you familiar with that book?
That came out I believe it came out a little bit later.
Yeah. The
think
same people, I think.
It was
Yeah.
the big company that made those. Don't know them. Do not know the name. Why'd I
Monsanto.
start?
I think Monsanto.
It was either that or Budweiser. No, I didn't. Essentially, I did not.
That was the one for me, and it was the same thing where it had. It was just this crazy. It was literally a book of lists of crazy things, and some of them were. Some of them were interesting. Some of them were scary. It was like weird. There was a list of
Haunted
supernatural,
houses, crazy. You know, the New Jersey Devil.
cases of spontaneous combustion.
Yeah.
Which when I was a kid was fascinating
Yes.
to me, and like the idea of like someone walked into a room and there was just some feet in some shoes and a pile of
Smoldering.
ashes. Yeah.
And there's a list, so it happened more than once.
That's right. So we better start writing these down.
It just felt like at a certain point, like in the prehistory days, like whenever you murdered someone, you just came up with something really convenient. Like, nope, it was a spontaneous combustion.
Right.
Again.
Yeah.
That happened to my other
Yeah.
business enemy that I hated.
That's right. There's no way to prove that it wasn't.
Sorry, guys. I wish it was anything else, but it's clearly spontaneous combustion.
Did you read? Was there fiction that you read as a kid? Was there a particular author or a particular series of books? Or anything?
As a little kid, the sort of the canon of kid books that also you realize are pretty good as adults, like the Roald Dahls of the world. Sure, but yeah, I was a reader. I read a lot. There was literally nothing else to do until someone invented Atari.
But were you a sporty kid at all?
Yeah, but I was also an only child, so it's sort of like I was kind of. There was a lot of solo time, which playing baseball by yourself is a ridiculous endeavor. Only Bugs Bunny can do that, guys.
Was there ever anything that you tried to do, like a two-person activity that you tried to do by yourself to see, like, maybe there's a way I can still enjoy this
I
activity?
mean, the great thing about being a little kid is like all you do, you just make it up.
Right.
Like whatever the game is, it's like it's football, except we don't have a football or a field or field goals. So what we're going to do is take this racquetball, and that's going to be the football. And then if I throw it against the wall, that's going to be a completed pass. And then I'll run around the thing and I'll touch the bush. And then if the fire hydrant goes off, then of course that's halftime. And then I have to go. I mean, you just make it up. So yeah, all the time. And there was this crazy little feral group of kids that we would sort of run around too.
Well, you lived in the woods.
Yeah, grandmother's house. You guys have been there. I remember because I was like a latchkey kid, so I would come home from school, and my babysitter was an 8th grader. An 8th grade boy, no less. And I was like, so that's 13.
Right.
Like, my mother thought it was a great idea to leave her 7-year-old home with a 13-year-old boy who was basically like, I don't know, what do you want to do? I got a great football game that I invented. Or I guess we could smoke more of what you're smoking, and then I'll get lost in the sewer. True story. Lost in the sewer.
Lost in the sewer? What?
Storm drain, sewer. Hey, this looks like fun. Again.
So like you like shimmied down.
He got high, and I knew I was not supposed to do that. 13. It was the 70s. It's like, I was literally like an episode of Dazed and Confused if it was a TV show.
That was close.
Are you out there, Richard Linklater? And I lived in like an apartment complex, so there was just, what are you going to do? I guess we'll go into the storm drain. That seems like a fun way to play,
Storm drain?
spelunker.
Oh, sure, spelunker. So then you get into the sewer, and then you're like, well, this doesn't seem familiar.
No. Which, if it did seem familiar, would be awfully weird.
It would.
Like, I'm good, you guys. This looks about right. Yeah, moss and trash. We're good.
Oh, yeah,
We're
it's
good
that
here.
sewer.
Oh, yeah. Ankle-deep waist. But when you get into a larger storm drain, you probably don't know this, you tend to have sort of tributaries or little offshoots.
Sure.
And I made one too many turns thinking in my, genius 7-year-old self, like, oh, I got this.
Well, wait, where were you headed? Because you say you made one too many turns.
in. And eventually, so if you wanted to go out,
Right.
180, boom.
Right.
Except maybe a left and then the right, you transpose. Did you make, ooh, what's that light? That's probably the out light. No, that's a up light.
That's someone's toilet.
Exactly. And that's how I met your mother.
How long were you in the sewer?
It seemed...
Why are you? I feel like this is. You don't want to talk about this.
I brought it up.
As if it just happened. Well, your face like, all right.
I remember getting out. The sun had gone down precipitously.
Oh, no.
But it hadn't gone all the way down, so I was still okay. Too long to become, like, I don't know, an hour?
No, believe me.
30 minutes?
Believe me, for however long you were there. However long you were there. However long you were there, it's too long.
Too long.
It's not that I'm looking for a correct answer.
Well, I learned a lot.
How did you get out?
Eventually, I think we just figured it out. Like, we'd take, it wasn't like it was, you know, I was on the island of Minos. I mean, it was like 3 turns, but when you must have had this experience, like where you think you're going the right way, and you go, oh,
yeah.
I'm not going the right way. This
Absolutely.
is nothing what I thought it was going to be. And I had that experience and then freaked out and retraced my steps in some way and then freaked out again because then thought I was really lost.
Right.
But again, I was this tall. I was probably, 100 yards away from freedom at any one particular point.
And
But
what's the babysitter doing?
getting high.
Oh. So he's not with you.
No, I was on my adventure because I was not allowed to smoke pot at 7. Because I was apparently raised in Nazi Germany.
So when you get back, do you say to Stoney, hey, guess what? I was just in the goddamn sewer for an hour.
Now, to be fair, the sewer was that was a place you went.
What, like
It was a fun, adventure.
like Casablanca?
Little known fact, the original script, they met in a sewer.
Oh, I did not realize that. Oh, yeah.
Rick and Ilsa.
The original screenplay was filled with chuds.
That was the working title, filled with chuds.
That's right.
So, no, I mean...
This was an exploration destination for the neighborhood kids.
Yes,
Yeah.
because there was a water element, or let's call it a sewage element. You know what, let's call it a water element.
Sure.
And maybe you'd see some animals.
Like you would see a rat, a raccoon.
Sure.
An opossum.
Sure.
That sort of thing.
Yes.
Alligators?
No. St. Louis, that was not their preferred range. But
Now,
I did say plenty of opossums, the correct way to say that word.
May I tell you a story about an opossum?
You know what, I'd love to hear it. Let me,
Sure.
before you go, are you pro-possum or anti-possum? I happen to think...
I haven't thought about it till right this very second, where I stand.
All right.
I'm going to say that I am pro-possum.
Thank you. That's the correct answer.
Look, all they're
They
trying
got a lot
to do
of shit.
They're just trying to eat some garbage. That's all they're trying to do.
How bad? Yes. They're not stealing babies.
No.
They're not a dingo.
No. They are not a dingo.
Not remotely a dingo. They've had their name mispronounced for an eternity.
That's right.
Everyone thinks they're a rodent. No, marsupial.
That's right.
People's Almanac.
People's almanac. And when they're babies, they're awfully cute.
They're very cute as babies. I mean, some of the bloom is off the rose by the time they get to adulthood.
Smidge.
Yeah.
Just a smidge. I would like you to continue with your opossum story.
I was not long in Los Angeles, California. I just moved there, and I did not know many people. I was starting to know people, and at the end of my street, there was these two guys from the comedy scene, these roommates who had these parties on top of Jerry's Garage. This was, maybe you were even at one of these parties. This is a long time ago, but it was like Sunset, or Hollywood and Gower, somewhere around there. And so I did not have a car, and so it was one of the few things I could just walk to. I knew there would be beer there.
Sure.
I had no money, and I was like, I could probably drink a beer or two, right? Nobody would get mad. And so I'm walking, it's nighttime, and the street is deserted except it's me and another guy. This guy is like a few feet ahead of me. And I'm walking very briskly because I gotta get to that free beer. So I am walking, and before I can pass this guy, he like stops short because he thinks someone's like going to attack him or something.
Yes. Paul was very threatening back then.
If you could have seen me walking around with my brass knuckles all over the place.
Like a young tough.
Yeah.
Like a mean Brando.
So this guy stops in his tracks and he turns around, and I said, "Excuse me." And he just like looked at me with pure hatred, and I kept walking. Then, a few moments later, he's doing it to me. Like he like runs up behind me, and I turn around, and he goes, "How do you like it?" And at that moment, I just sort of said, "I'm sorry," and I kept walking. And then this crazy noise happened. And an opossum was running along this fence like inches from my head, and I jumped out of my skin, and the guy said, "You don't even know what that is, do you? That's a fucking possum!" And I kept walking, and he said, "You're all right. You're just like me, just a guy out here trying to find some pussy."
I really wish the opossum would have said that.
Oh, you know what? I didn't turn around. It might have been him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Hamm! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. During the break, we will ask Mr. Jon Hamm to write down a location for our improv, and when we come back, that improv's going to happen! See if I'm lying when Spontaneanation returns! Hi there, Paul F. Tompkins here for Lisa Mattresses. We're going out on the street to ask people about their mattress experience and telling them how it could be better. That seems rude, but it's not really. We're trying to help. Excuse me, miss, do you have time for a quick mattress question?
Of course.
Have you ever slept on a mattress?
No.
Have you ever bought a mattress, though?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had that awkward mattress showroom experience where you lie down in public?
That's where I sleep.
In public?
Yes.
You might not be our target demo, but I'm gonna continue. What if I told you you could order a mattress completely online and have it shipped to your home, get in a case in a box the size of a mini fridge?
I don't believe you.
Well, it's true. I'm not a goddamn liar. It's called Lisa. They make mattresses that are 10 inches thick. They have 3 layers of exotic cooling foam. Lisa, I apologize.
Is that Lisa?
No, not you, madam. Listen, here's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a 10-inch mattress. It comes in all sizes and is crafted with 3 unique foam layers, including 2 inches of memory foam and 2 inches of a really cool latex-like foam called Avena. Are you familiar with Avena?
No way.
Well, the name is trademarked, so don't try to steal it.
Lisa, who are you talking to?
Sir, is this your wife, Lisa?
It's my daughter.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You look very young.
Thank you. I had it when I was 12.
Oh, ooh, that's sordid. Sir, do you have a mattress at home?
No.
Why not?
We're not one of those families.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. Well, listen, Lisa, it's 100% made in the USA and ships for free to anywhere in the US and the Canada. Would that change your mind about mattresses?
Forever.
Wow. You, ma'am?
Yes.
Well, that's good news. And listen, you'll be happy to hear Lisa gives you 100 nights to try your mattress risk-free, and for every 10 they sell, they donate one to a shelter. What an unfortunate time for me to laugh. But it really is a wonderful thing. Now, let me ask you, I wonder, this shelter idea, does that maybe hit close to home for you guys?
No, they won't let me in.
Oh, boy. Sir, what about you?
Yes, after a long day of selling bone density scanners, I'll sleep in a shelter every once in a while.
Wait, I'm sorry. You sell bone density scanners?
That's right. Me and my daughter, Lisa, go around selling bone density scanners.
And what is your name, sir?
Martin Lawrence.
Not the famous one.
Not at all.
All right. So go to lisa.com/PFT. That's LEESA.com/PFT. And enter promo code PFT at checkout to get $75 off. That's a great deal. Any words out there for the mattress buying public?
We love you.
Help.
Okay. Lisa.com/PFT. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spontaneous Nation. You have seen everything you're supposed to see up to this point. Everything is going according to plan. Now it is time for us to do our narrative improv, a location provided to us by Jon Hamm. Now, to aid us in our storytelling, we use sound effects to move us about in time. Let's say we're in a scene, we want to go to another place happening at the exact same time. You will hear this meanwhile sort of sound effect, this cut to. Sounds like this. Whoosh, we're over there now. Whoosh. Let's say we're going to travel backwards in time. Someone's having a memory. We're learning how something came to be. You will hear this flashback sound effect. Right? Let's say we want to return to the present day or go into the mysterious future. We'll hear this flash forward sound effect. It's mysterious, like the future. I was very worried carrying this thing on the plane that I would be put into a little jail. But that did not happen because, you see, I am white. I forget sometimes. I forget, like, oh, of course, duh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our location provided to us by Mr. Jon Hamm, and that location is... Storm Drain. We take you now to Storm Drain.
Hello? 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 This is just like the island of Minos. I'd better leave a trail of thread just like Ariadne. Thank God People's Almanac was there for me when the Bible never was. Oh.
Don't worry, kid, I'm not a minotaur.
Thank God you're just a creepy dude.
What you doing down here in Storm Drain?
Well... I'm basically a latchkey kid, and my 13-year-old babysitter smokes pot all the time, so I thought I'd go on a soul quest.
You come to the right place.
Really? You know of a soul quest?
A soul quest?
Yeah.
Everybody's soul quest is different.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10 more mind-blowing things over the next half hour.
I read one of those in my book of lists. 10 mind-blowing things.
Well, I hope you got pencil and paper so you can keep your own list as we go along.
I do. I have Granddad's pen. He fought the war for it. gotta go.
You're not getting it. No how.
I want that pen.
You're not getting this pen. Not from me. Not while I got spit in my mouth and air in my brain.
Don't you spit at Hitler, hairbrain. Listen, I need that pen for the Reich.
What's so special about this pen other than it's invisible?
It's
Which, by the way, is like a big deal, so I get it.
I know. What are you kidding? I'm Hitler. I love this kind of shit.
If I give this to you now, I'm not going to be able to give it to my tiny grandson when he needs to go on a soul quest someday.
Tiny.
As all American boys do.
Don't you understand? We will crush you. Soon, no American little tiny boy will be able to go on a soul quest once I acquire that invisible pen and sign all of the documents necessary to ensure that the Third Reich lasts for 1,000 years. Personally, the red tape drives me crazy.
Oh, so you were actually holding up a pen there. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And you know what else is crazy? Was that Kraut was my granddad. He got the pen and gave it to me.
Okay, this story's a lot less inspirational.
Well, it depends on what country you call home.
Okay. I call Storm Drain home.
Now that's the kind of soul quest I can get aboard.
We're our own independent nation down here.
What? That sounds great.
Yeah, we don't follow the law of the land.
That's just what I want. I'm sick of the laws of babysitters and ma's. I want to be on my own terms.
I'm Tobias Stormhawk.
I'm Ranch Moanwater.
Oh, God, I was about to tell you to pick a storm drain name, but you seem... You're already there. All right. Good, good.
Casey winds up, and the pitch, and Casey's ready to hit. She winds up the back part, and Casey pitches, and Casey hits.
Oh.
And the ball goes into the, down the,
It's our ball now, little girl.
Stormers Keepers.
Wow, that sounds like someone who's been here a real long time and adapted to the culture would say.
I got the lingo down.
Can I please have my ball back? I only got the ball and I only got myself to play it with.
What's your name, kid?
Casey, batter.
Where's that little kid?
You guys smell something?
Ain't no one out. Ain't no one looking out for you, Casey?
No, I'm a latchkey kid and I don't even have babysitters. I just have myself.
I'm a latchkey kid.
You are? What's your name?
First of its kind. First generation latchkey kid. My name's Ranch.
Hi, Ranch. Casey.
Nice to meet you.
And you are?
I'm Tobias Stormhawk.
Oh. I read about you. I read about you in the Storm Drain Almanac.
We had a very limited run. It's
Still, I read it cover to cover. Sir, please keep the ball.
No. Here's your ball back.
Thank you.
I was about to explore this previously unexplored...
I'll go!
We haven't mapped it out yet, kid. We don't know what might be in there.
What's could go wrong? You turn and you go and you find yourself there.
Are you guys planning on doing something else? I'm really lonely and I could use a couple friends.
We need someone on point.
What does that mean? Like I spot you?
No, you go first.
Oh!
Into the darkness. Time to prove your mettle, Casey, even though I've never done this either.
On a journey, three shall go. Where it takes them, none shall know.
The Storm Train Oracle! I read about you too!
Oh, I'm flattered.
I think I saw you in a vaudeville show one time. Just something about you, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, just your stance and your delivery.
I'm a hunched over oracle. What are
Yeah,
you
but
talking
it's also
about?
like you're gonna do a hey nunny nunny.
Thanks a lot. I got spine problems. That's real nice.
That's one of the magical things about the land of Storm Train is you sort of see what your own imagination tells you see.
Hey, guys, I was in the middle of a creepy poem. Do you mind?
Three shall
Go
something,
ahead,
something,
my
something.
old nemesis.
Oh!
You've had many prophecies and rhyming couplets that have made true. Hey there. I was about to go through this pipe that I haven't explored before.
Oh, sure. But before you do, only one may pass this day. Still he will who lose his way.
Still he will who lose his way?
It's a first draft.
Oh, you again.
Hello.
You guys seem pretty friendly.
Who's your friend?
Ranch Moanwater of the Connecticut Moanwaters.
Yeah, we met like a second ago. What happened to the girl?
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's weird. I thought you guys went back in time and it was another example.
Yeah, I
of
thought I
something.
forgot where we were, but I don't think it was
Time
me.
gets
Okay.
all jumbled in Storm Drain.
Indeed it does.
Thank you.
What do you got for us this time,
All
Oracle?
right, when are you gonna load this? No clock shall turn while light is day.
What was the
For
last
night
word?
descends while you're away. A keeper, he does shirk his job. He's got a big old fatty in his gob.
Does that mean anything to anyone?
A
No
keeper,
clock
a keeper.
shall turn.
We're
Who
gonna
is the
go in,
keeper?
it's
Sounds
gonna
like,
turn
wait a
to
minute.
night, and then the
Is time
babysitter
frozen
will-
here?
I don't know, but my thighs are on fire. Heed my warning. Don't wave at me. I'm like evil. I don't. Oh, you know I don't like it. Now you're doing it. Oh, this is the worst.
For an immortal oracle, that guy's got cut legs.
He really does. I hear he used to ride a bicycle nude.
Let's get going. We don't got much time before daylight goes away, and we have to be there by the time daylight goes away.
Thanks for going first after all.
Yeah. Casey?
Ranch?
Tobias?
Ranch? Casey?
Wait, Ranch?
Casey?
Tobias?
Ranch?
Where are you?
Casey?
It's me. Over here.
I can't
Oh, a lady.
see anything.
There's a lady! There's a lady in the sewer! You guys, I saw the lady in the sewer.
Hello, young mortal. It is I, the lady in the sewer. What brings you here to this neck of the sewage?
I've come on a soul quest.
Are you making fun of me? It sounds like you're doing. This is my opossum, Harrison.
All right, the truth is, I just like everyone else, I want to get out and get some pussy.
Sure. Of course. Yeah, right, come on. Mortal child.
Yeah.
We've all been there, pal.
Do you know there are many dangers down here in the sewer?
What are they? Pray tell.
What are the dangers?
Yeah. Oh, God. You're a real tight ass.
Well, hold on. Well, there's an oracle. I don't know if you've heard about the oracle. You have heard about the oracle.
Met
Okay.
him, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
There's opossums,
Met
but
him. Check.
okay.
Not so dangerous so far.
It's gross everywhere you step.
Took that one for given.
Spiders
Oh, now we're talking.
and very fragile roofs.
Fragile roof.
No,
You might fall through a roof.
no, no. That happened once before.
That's right, in an off-mic conversation.
That's right, it did.
That's my bad. Mortal child.
We'll make sense of it.
Who cares? Mortal child.
What's an off my conversation?
Oh, Harrison. Mortal child.
Yeah,
What do you seek in this sewer?
I want to find my purpose, my soul, my raison d'être. I'll settle for 2 out of 3.
Which two?
The French one,
Good choice. Excellent choice, mortal child. Excellent choice.
okay, and I guess my soul. I need my soul. There, I'll say it.
This is going to sound mysterious, but the thing you seek may be right in front of you.
You got it?
Or, hold on, there's an or. Or you may have to wander around the sewer for a long, long time.
TV's Jon Hamm lived in one of these for 5 years.
What?
Tobias? Ranch?
Jesus Christ. Am I ever gonna get out of here? Hi. Have you seen an exit at all?
Well, I came in one, but I guess
That
was
way?
an entrance because I
Thank
came
you.
into it.
Good God.
They're gone. And now I'm all alone. I got no purpose, no soul, no raison d'être.
Ranch?
Casey, thank God.
Hi.
Hi.
I just came from a mysterious chamber where all I saw was piles of ashes and shoes. What can it mean?
I read about this in the People's Almanac. It's combustion. But
Like long-term combustion? Like
No,
over time
no,
someone
that's-
gradually combusts?
No, that's the crazy thing. It happens like that. Spontaneanation combustion.
Oh my God! That is terrifying branding.
I know. We gotta keep it chill. Wait till we exit through the gift shop. Oh my God. We're in this together, Casey.
But what happened to Tobias?
He died.
What happened?
Ranch, Casey.
Hey, you're Tobias, right? The storm train guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Sorry, I really don't have time, pal.
No, I know. I heard that thing that you do where anyone can just come up and punch you in the stomach. Oh!
But you have to warn me first.
Oh.
Sorry, guys, gotta get out of here, Hey! Tobias?
Yes, Jon Hamm. Yeah.
The Tobias that I'm supposed to, punch us
So I was going through the halls, and then I found him. He was hobbled over, so I punched him in the stomach. I killed
That
him.
didn't help? Oh.
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh, no.
But since then, I can hear his voice, and he guides me through. And I think he's gonna help us get out of here, Casey.
Oh, so we're not gonna have to reach sexual maturity early and have children in here?
Hey, Tobias, can you give me 5 minutes? I'm 7
We don't
years...
have time, Ranch.
I don't need much time. I'm 7 years old.
I feel like I know what to do because I've seen a lot of pictures of naked, funky lady who are fun.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, you guys might reach sexual maturity, but emotional maturity comes in time.
That's what a soul quest is. I gotta do a mind quest and a body quest all in one. I think. Nope, I'm sure of it.
I wonder what your babysitter's doing. I'm home! Red!
Hey!
Chet, what are you doing?
The
What
movie's
is that?
over already?
Chet, is that a clove cigarette?
Yes.
Well, shame on you. You know they're qualified as cigars now because they're not good for you, and some people don't like that delicious spicy smell. Now, I do like it.
Of course, sure. Well, I'm
But
glad
it-
you told me, and that's the last one I'll ever have.
Well, I don't want you smoking those clove cigarettes around. Ranch! Honey,
Who's Ranch?
where are you? My son?
Son,
who
yes.
you're watching?
Right, I call him, I have a pet name for him.
What is that?
Kid.
His father called him that before he disappeared in a storm.
His father disappeared into a storm drain, you say?
Hello? 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 Hello?
Jesus Christ, wrong way again!
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey, Ranch Senior. The first.
number one. Jon Hamm.
Number one with a bullet. Jon
Hi,
Hamm.
how are ya?
Futures TV, Jon Hamm?
Future TV, Jon Hamm. Yeah.
I love your work.
Thank you.
When fathers and a ham may meet.
Keep going.
I soiled my cast.
A handshake and with words to greet.
We covered that.
Oh.
4 feet. Take a seat. Which, there's a lot of ways to go with that.
I guess I got here at the wrong time. I
Well,
thought I
it
was
was-
getting here right before you met, and then I was gonna bust that out like, this is what's
I
gonna
got
happen.
a question.
Yes.
Are you always old? Because it seems like you should be younger.
Then who?
Then future you.
I am.
That was amazing. Are you pregnant?
I don't know. I guess I'll know in a few days. That's how it works, right?
Damn right, that's how it works. This is a special time for me.
Yeah, me too. I wish you would have been able to take your cast off, but
Well, I got a little secret. This is just a sock. My hand is really shaped like this. It's a huge keratin deposit, like a horn or a hoof.
can you, I mean, is it magical in any way, or?
It's creepy.
That's a form of magic.
I've never known if it was magic. I did hear my dad say one time before he disappears that watch that weird old hoof on your hand because when you become a man, so it will become magic.
Wow.
Today I became a man.
Guys, we ready to move on? I've bbeen watching all this from storm drain heaven.
Sorry, just indulging in a little post-coital mysticism.
I'm sorry. Can I just have a quick clarification, and it was very hot, but is storm drain heaven just the regular world?
It's a bit more complicated than that.
And if so, did you just ascend through a toilet?
Look.
Hey, who you talking to? You're like yelling down the toilet. Are you sick or something?
Look, I'm talking to a couple kids who are in the storm drain. They need I still have like 9 more awesome things to say. Like
I don't know if you should be working here anymore.
What about the Anti-Discrimination Act?
God damn it.
You can't fire a guy just because he yells weird things down a toilet.
I don't know why you can't, but you're right. Can I ask a favor?
Yeah.
Could you do it on your break? Don't do it during office hours.
All right. Do you want to use this, by the way, or?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Anything I need to know?
Look, if you flush this toilet just right,
yeah,
or wrong, as the case may be,
all right,
you may end up in storm drain.
Okay, that shit creeps me out.
Hey, no! You can't leave and I'm not paying you until we find my son! I'm not losing both ranches in one lifetime.
This ain't my house, I'm a neighbor.
Side note, it is so painful how much he reminds me of my lost husband.
Listen, what were we talking about?
I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you so hard in the stomach.
You gotta warn me first.
I think I just did.
That's true. Go ahead. See?
She's gone.
No. Oh. I'm right here. I just wanted to see what it'd be like to be a wallflower again.
Everyone in my life leaves, and I thought you were just like them.
No, I'm like... This probably won't make sense to you, but I'm like an invisible pen. I'll always be nearby, even if you can't see me. What?
I have an invisible pen you can see.
Oh my God, I shouldn't be able to see that, I don't think.
This is my grandpa's pen, and it's like the Emperor's new pen.
Well. Look who it is!
Ranch, I should warn you, you're gonna start seeing things. They're not real. They're not real.
Is this part of the Soul Quest?
It's all part of the Soul Quest.
What are you?
Don't fall for their trap.
Little boy, I believe you have something that belongs to me.
I think you're right.
Your grandfather?
I think so, but I'm sort of learning my family heritage wasn't all I thought it would be.
No, I'm Hitler.
Then I do have something for you.
What is it?
Fair warning, a punch in the stomach.
Oh!
You should use your hoof hand.
Oh, that's right.
I'm getting out of here. Oh! Why did I ever tell my fans they could do that?
Look, I got Hitler's heart.
I'm fading away. I'm fading away.
That's gotta be worth something,
Good
right,
ranch.
Tobias?
Good, Ranch, you passed the challenge.
What do
Now
I
only 22 more challenges to go.
What do I do with the heart?
I don't
is
give a
that
shit.
guy's-
Do whatever you want with it.
Oh,
Look, give it to the storm drain.
Or put it in a safe place,
Hitler's with me in storm drain heaven.
That's crazy, right? What am I doing here?
Is this like a Darth Vader situation where you're good now?
Nope.
Okay.
thanks for being square with us.
Well,
Okay,
So you've got Hitler's heart.
sure do.
You got an invisible pen that people can see.
Yeah?
Would you care for some palmy clams?
Are you the bartender from The Shining?
Are you that backwards walking midget?
Not everything's a movie reference.
Also, not for nothing, they prefer to be called little people. You just
Wait, Hitler? You're telling me that?
Yeah, you just got politically corrected by Hitler.
All right, I got this, Hitler, okay?
Hey, you know what?
This is find your own goddamn toilet, all right?
I wish I could. This place is like a rat's nest.
Well, you should know.
Yes? Oh, I get it. Because I'm Hitler.
Holy fuck, it's still beating.
Well, I feel like the Soul Quest is really about you, and now that you've given me your seed, maybe my purpose here is done, and you should just continue your Soul Quest and your body quest and whatever other quest it is you think you need to perform without me.
Casey, I'm only 7 years old, but I know passive aggressiveness when I hear it.
Well, I want you to be happy, whatever that means.
We've truly become man and woman. I'm boiling with rage, and you're using passive aggressiveness on me.
How would you know? It's not like you've ever met your dad.
Shut up, woman!
Oh boy, I gotta find. Is that Hitler Heart?
Uh-huh.
Give it to Jon Hamm!
Take it.
You're on Soul Quest, right?
Yeah.
You look a lot like a guy I met down here a while ago.
What?
Soul Quest, Hitler Heart. You should eat it. You should eat it.
Thanks a lot, Jon Hamm.
I got this, Hitler.
Yeah, Soul Quest, Hitler Heart. You eat it, all the bad stuff goes away. God, you look really familiar to me.
What can that mean?
I don't know. Here I go.
What's your name?
Ranch Moanwater II. I'm the son of a guy named Ranch.
Son of... That reminds me of a time.
What?
I met your dad down here.
Shit, no. Wait.
I was afraid of doing that, just that.
Hey, before you go traipsing on out of here, I want to tell you something.
Shoot.
You ever run into my son down here, I want you to do him right. Tell him to eat a heart.
Time out. You're telling me you got a lady at home?
Yeah?
Alone?
Yeah?
See you later.
All gone. Tastes like SpaghettiOs.
He did it, Jon Hamm.
You
Now
sure
what?
did. God, you look familiar.
We get it! Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so...
And you look familiar.
I do?
Wait a minute. I feel like... Hi. Are you related to a ranch?
Am I related to a ranch?
Yes.
Yes, I'm related to two.
That's funny. I ran into your husband in the storm drain, and he told me you guys are having a hard time having children.
Could you just excuse me for one second?
Yes.
I'm sorry, you were talking about my missing husband.
Yes.
I stopped wearing the ring even because he's been gone so long.
He mentioned to me that all you ever really wanted to do was have a son.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, well, it'd be nice.
Well, I would want to have a son that looked like my missing husband. Can you do that?
I can do that.
Great.
I think that's been made abundantly clear now.
I'm as attractive as Jon Hamm. Don't speak. Don't say it, whatever you're gonna say. I found my soul quest. I'm fucking gorgeous.
When rancher ham doth cuckold make, a man is found while babysitter bakes. When journeys end, must now regain. The tale is told down in Storm Drain. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Craig Cackowski, Matt Gourley, Little Janet Varney, Mr. Jon Hamm, Mr. Eban Schletter. Thanks to everyone here at the Bravo. Thank you to everyone at San Francisco SketchFest. Thank you very much, San Francisco. Come out and say hi on the lobby. Thank you for being here. Good night. Thank you so much.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Adam Sachs, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.
So, Matt, do you want to tell everybody what happened to your hand?
Oh, certainly. I fell through a laundry shed. God damn it. And this is all for a finger. I dislocated my finger, it was to the side, and then I popped it back in, and then I went to urgent care, and they're like, you're all right, but go to a hand doctor. I went 2 days later, and he said, oh, your ring is constricting your finger, we have to cut it off immediately, you're lucky you didn't lose it. And so they cut off my grandfather's ring. And then it's okay, because then when I had surgery yesterday, but anybody that knows me at all will know how exciting this was for me. My anesthesiologist was named Dr. No.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding. And so he starts in on me.
That makes me mad for some reason.
He starts in on me, and I went, your name's Dr. No. And he goes, yes. And I kind of went like, well, like, what do you got? And he didn't have anything for me, and then I was out. Maybe I dreamed it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Maybe you dreamed it.